Yeah, I never thought I'd be playing this game again, but here we are 2 years later. Between the Yu-Gi-Oh! Classic Game Collection, getting back into the card game and marathoning the VRAINS anime, which I finished, I'm compelled to play through the VRAINS story now. No, we're not finishing the Arc 5 story. As much as I love Jack Atlas, Yuya does not deserve to win against him. Anyways, let's see how far this goes. Does it go all I doubt it goes all the way to the final duel. Oh, is that... Holy shit, it does go to the final duel. What the fuck? Huh. Does that mean Access Code Talker is in this game? That character that uses freaking washing machines and tries to kill people. Actually, the character is a washing machine. Holy shit, Soul Burner's in this? Alright. Oh wow, I wonder if we'll finish this today. We'll see. Let's go. This is a tutorial, right? Let's play as a normal duel. I already kind of, sort of, no, well, I'm underselling myself. I do know how to link summon. I did play a bit of Master Duel a few months ago. I hated how people would take like 10 minutes to go through their turns, but it is what it is. Also, Playmaker has a very good deck. Also, I'm going to be using the characters' sub-names. Their Japanese version names. And I will be reading the story in voices. This Knight of Hanoi has a cracking dragon somewhere. I should probably look at what my extra deck is first. We got a bunch of trash. Link Spider's pretty good. Honeybot isn't terrible. And I guess it makes sense that it would be like this tier, this level of stuff. Doesn't this card suck? I think it does. We'll play it anyway. Let's get out Access Code Talker. Playmaker's Ace. Does it have an animation? Like, a unique animation for Decode Talker? I guess they saved it for... Oh no, here it is. Hell yeah. He does use it a hell of a lot more. Playmaker uses Decode Talker a hell of a lot more than, like, Yusei uses Stardust... Or, Junk Warrior. We're going for a quick win, because it's just a tutorial match. What's this? You took damage by battle or an opponent's card effect this turn, add a level 4 lower. Also, no camera, because I'm going to be doing voices, and we didn't have a camera for this game to begin with, so I kind of want to be consistent on that front. Even though there's a perfect area on the right for my disembodied head to be. Curious, does Cyber's Wizard give piercing to all your monsters? Oh, okay. But it only lets you attack with that one monster. Okay, this is actually very good. His deck actually makes it worth summoning normal monsters. Or running them, rather. Playmaker has such a stupidly good deck. He might be the strongest protagonist in the series. I mean, he is. Absolutely. Like, Yugi has to rely on Heart of the Card shit. Jaden kind of fucks over his own deck by including Neospatians and Yubel and stuff. Granted, it's a lot better today than it was back then. Yusei was previously the best. Yuma is just Utopia spam. Despite having like a extra deck of 100 cards. Yuya wasn't. The Performa Pal really screwed him over. He should have just ran like the good Performa Pals like Skull Crobat, Joker, Magicians, and then Odd Eyes, and like nothing else. How do I want to do it? Probably the better play. Easy. I genuinely do wonder how many, like, how far this goes into, like... Hold on, let me see. What are the packs? Okay, so I don't know how many this has. That's about 317 cards in the set. I'm sure there's, like, Borlo Dragon and Boral Sword Dragon and stuff. I just wonder if it goes as far as, Access Code Talker. Alright, we're gonna fight the Gore. Or, fuck, I said I'm gonna use the Japanese names. We're gonna fight Go Onizuka. The 3-count rings. He has a pretty crazy deck. Like, it floats like crazy. Like, if something dies, he gets to search something. It's based on wrestling. Wait, is there no story dialogue? There's no story dialogue. Well, that's disappointing. Hold on a second. Well, I guess I could have had my face cam on. Whatever. Can't believe they were too lazy to include story dialogue. Okay, reinforcements of the army. Goki Headbat. God, they sure do love this trap card. Should probably pay attention to my extra deck. Also, the freaking Playmaker versus Go duel was the one that like won me over on VRAINS because like it showed how competent of a duelist Playmaker was right away. Like he did like I think 5 Link summons in one turn, which is kind of how they're supposed to, you know, play, but like that's normally the type of thing a protagonist doesn't do until like season 2 or 3. He did it in the 5th episode. What the hell's this thing's effect again? Unfortunately, I won't be able to pull off the same feat that Playmaker did, but I'll be able to make some sort of magic happen. Wait. Why can't I get out the Code Talker? What the fuck? Oh, is it because it requires 3 effect monsters? I think that's what it is. Yes, it requires effect monsters. Okay. Oh, so that's the selling point of Encode Talker. It doesn't care that you're using a normal monster. Gotcha. Well, that's one of its selling points. Oh. That's not good. Even though we crashed into each other, he gets a search. He gets Bear Hug. Luckily, I think pretty much every protagonist in this series has a competent deck. Even like side characters like Ghost Girl has a very good deck. So this shouldn't be too tough to get through this campaign. What the fuck? He has 2 reinforcements of the army? That's cheating. Pretty sure that card was limited at this point. Yes. Oh, I can only activate 1 per turn. That sucks. God, he has such good cards. Like, almost all these are not terrible whatsoever. Question is, which one do I want to use? Ooh. Classic. I don't want to use it right now, though. Wait, what the hell is this thing's effect? Well, if it destroys a scapegoat token, it doesn't get shit. You know what? I'm gonna do this so I can make a massive play next turn. I may even let him hit me so I could use a Cyber's Beacon. Like, hit me directly. And then I get all 4 tokens to make some plays with. A bear hug. Do what you gotta do. Oh, you motherfucker. Well, we kind of have to use it now. Funny thing, the position of the goats actually matter because we're playing in the Link era. And we are going to make some plays next turn. Did I only have 1 Encode Talker? That's unfortunate. Oh my god, I think that was the case. What the fuck? That's so stupid. Actually, hold on. I could maybe make something happen. What is this thing's effect? With this cards you control will be destroyed battle. You can destroy one of your monsters this card points to instead. Okay. I guess we'll use that. We kind of have to take a hit. Actually, we don't. We could totally get out access code. But or decode, but it's not going to do enough. That's the problem. I think it's best we just, like, let this turn play out. Then we'll make a big play next turn. We'll see. Foolish Burial. That's a very good card. Especially in Goki. Wait. Oh, they're only from the field to the graveyard. See, it shows how much I know about the archetypes. So maybe not so good. For Goki. Well, I mean, I guess there's combos he could do, but... What do I want to get? Thoughtscaper is pretty broken, but I think I'm going to go with the Secretary. Dotscaper is freaking banned. Obviously, it's broken. It's gonna be a big turn now. Oh wow, and I drew it. But here's what we're gonna do instead. Not yet. Yes. Oh, only level 4 lore. Okay, gotcha. So I kind of wasted that. Fine. We'll do it right now. Or we won't, because I would rather have this. Oh, is it affect monsters only? Okay, right. I keep forgetting that they have very specific materials. Oh, and that one is Cybers only. Here's what I could do, though. Not really doing anything like smart or special here. We're just going for beaters. Oh no. He's gonna make some crazy play next turn. And my field has like 0 synergy right now. I guess the Goki boss requires 3 materials. That makes sense. How do I want to go about? I'm gonna move this over to protect the other talker. I can't because there's no arrows pointing there. Well, that was a complete waste. Again, remember when I said I know how to link summon? Well, the thing is, I never used link spamming decks. I used mostly the new Exodia deck in Master Duel. So, yeah. I would only be using things like Nightmare Phoenix or like that one silhouette rabbit that everyone wants. You know what I can do? Now they're both immune to targeting and destruction by card effects. Might have been a mistake to do that, though. Huh? Oh, right. Now we're good. We made some misplays, but we're good. Still really disappointing that there's no like actual like story dialogue or anything. Now we're gonna fight Blue Angel / Blue Girl / Blue Maiden. Spoiler warning for anyone who hasn't seen VRAINS. In fact, if you haven't seen VRAINS, stop watching this. Go marathon all 100+ episodes, then come back to this. Because obviously there's going to be spoilers. So, she's using Trickstar, which is a burn deck. Wonder if she's running Dark Room of Nightmare. That was a card that gained a ton of relevance thanks to this deck. Went from like a 25-cent card to like a $1.50 card. I like how they gave us a trap card to deal with her burn damage, and her field spell completely nullifies that. Oh, she has Honest too. Good. One of the most dishonest cards ever. Ollie Angel. Oh dear. I'm guessing at least one of those is the card. Oh my god! I'm guessing at least one of those is the card that shuffles my hand or banishes my hand, and then I draw the same number of cards. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Twice. So, you know, Trickstar is actually both a mill and burn deck. Can't change it to defense mode, so I might as well go with this. Losing those Link Slayers really sucked. Is Stack Reviver once per duel? Yeah. Okay. We kind of have to go into a talker. And if she cucks us, we just lose, kind of. Playmaker gets a crap ton of talkers over the course of the series. On top of all the Firewall Dragon forms and all the other various Link monsters he gets, like, the 15 extra deck limit is kind of rough for him. Oh. Oh dear. I feel like she could have done something better than that. Oh, right, I forgot that's a thing. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, shit, she has a freaking Link 4? Wait, why? Why would you do that? Oh, right. Seems kind of not great, though. Oh, well, that's a problem. Well, now I feel like an idiot. Well, I am fucked. So it's kind of crazy. It's a burn / mill / beatdown deck. Trickstar. Yes, happy music when we lose. I missed that. She's literally a VTuber, by the way. Okay, hopefully I get a little better luck. She drew pretty much everything she needed. Also, I had no idea the second effect of Trickstar Reincarnation wasn't a hard once per turn. Actually, neither of them are. That's kind of crazy. A pretty damn good effect. Okay, so we have to play with the mindset that she will freaking destroy our hand. We're not in that mentality before. What is our full... Okay, so it's kind of the same. Not gonna get to you. Most likely gonna get rid of everything in our hand next turn, which is kind of a good thing because none of these are great. See how this goes. Oh, now you're just setting? How many traps is she gonna lay? Oh, this is a very different start to this duel. Oh, never mind. Well, on one hand, I needed that. On the other hand, I did not get anywhere near what I wanted. Oh, right. I don't know why I haven't mentioned this yet, but there's a whole new type called Cybers, which Playmaker's entire deck is basically that, including cards that have, like, Dragon in the name. That's an old school card. Well, see how this goes. Wait a second. What the fuck are Blood Shepherd and Bowman's decks gonna be? Because, like, they're. Oh, and the Lightnings as well. Like, their decks never made it into the real card game. I guess, like, they'll probably use some sort of, like, they'll use, like, Thunder Dragons or, like, Watts or something for Lightning. I have no idea what they'll use for Bowman. I guess some sort of attribute deck. And before he uses Dragon Maids, because they have all the attributes. And then, Blood Shepherd will probably use, like, Phantom Beasts? I'm guessing? Are you serious, dude? Fucking hand sucks. Why couldn't she set that trap again? Here we go. I'm gonna use this prematurely just in case. That, and I also dodged a bit of damage. I think I can't activate anything in response to that effect. Oh, I could have. Still, I dodged 200 damage. Licorice. Make some plays now. I feel pretty safe. Sucks. My luck in these past two duels really sucks. I'm gonna get rid of this one because I'm probably gonna use security block again next turn. You know, I'm gonna use it before she summons her freaking Narcissus again. So, on one hand, she had a significantly weaker start this time, but I've had a horrible start. I've been drawing brick after brick, like, goddamn, they really screwed over Playmaker's deck for this duel. How long is she going to take to make a single move? I know the AI in Master Duel doesn't take this long. So I guess it's just poor optimization on the part of this game. Which makes sense, because the game does crash every now and then. how long is her fucking move gonna take? It's been over half a minute. Will it take over a minute? It's looking like it. Remember when I was excited to play this game again? And now it took the AI a minute to flip over a Shining Angel. Oh good, she's thinking again. If it took her a minute to flip Shining Angel, I wonder how long this is going to take. Oh my god, some of the later duels are going to take a while. The fucking revolver duels with all the floating effects. Revolver's an incredible duelist. I think he's also... Playmaker's the strongest protagonist, and I think Revolver's the strongest rival. You know what? No, Reiji might be as good as Revolver. It's hard to say. Both of them don't get a lot of love after Season 1 of their respective series. To this day, I still haven't watched the last 10 episodes of Arc 5. Once again, when the plot becomes, we need to duel to make this baby smile. That's literally the plot of the last 10 episodes of Arc 5. What the fuck is up with my luck? It's so awful. Not powered up by stuff that it points to. Oh, hold on. Once per turn before damage calculation of your monster. With a higher attack, you can make that monster unable to be destroyed by that battle. You take no damage. After that, the monster gets attacked, but it doesn't get to attack again. Well, that sucks. Let me guess, she has Honest? The most dishonest card strikes again. This is shit. This is just absolute shit. You know what? I'm just gonna save everyone some grief and fucking surrender, because this is not happening. We'll try again. That was fucking awful. I kept drawing brick after brick after brick. Asshole. Got a bit more of something going on now. Still not exactly what I'd want, though. Get out the cool talker this time. This is gonna be a rough duel, because they freaking set us up to fail with all this, like, all this brick shit in our deck, and, like, she has a pretty consistent thing going. Shining Angel. Let me guess. She has fucking Honest. Oh, could she make it any more obvious that she has Honest? Well, she can't kill it anymore. Why would you use Honest? Why not let your Shining Angel die and then get a Trick Star of your choice? Oh, because you're a dumbass AI. Well, that's actually kind of relevant because the whole plot about VRAINS is centered around AI, actually. Believe it or not. Another one? Are you fucking kidding? I probably shouldn't be attacking it, but I will. That's why, because she'll finish on a Trick Star. Oh no, she's gonna take an hour to make a single move again? At least I think this music is new. Speaking of which, the music in VRAINS, at least in the Japanese version, is incredible. For some reason, they always have different music in the English and Japanese versions. I think in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It worked great. The music in that was legendary, but like from GX onward, like the Japanese version just had way better soundtracks. How do I want to go about this? Yeah, this seems like the play. Fuck, I played greedy. Whatever. Is out of monsters, so we might be able to make something happen here. I am still surprised that they finished the storyline. I would have thought they would only go up to the season 1 finale against Revolver. It is sad that, like, there is no, like, regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, rules anime after VRAINS. They had 2 Rush Duel animes afterwards. Which is like a whole different format. Well, not even a different format, it's a different game. This just seems like a mistake to play. Actually. I didn't destroy her other card because she may have just chained it. It's a pretty handy effect that Link Slayer has. I never even, like... Did he even use that effect in the anime? Okay, question is does she have Honest in hand? No, actually if she did, she would have attacked. Okay, she's very low on life points. I think we got this. She also doesn't have a ton of cards, and we could pop her back row next turn as well. He's gonna get rid of ours though, so that's unfortunate. That could actually be good. Oh my god. We actually using Decode Talker's effect? I thought it only negated stuff that... targeted, like, what it points to, but I guess not. Dark Bribe, that's a classic. Alright, we actually took her down this time. We took 3 tries. Ooh. First duel against Revolver, huh? Damn, I was hoping to do a deep voice for Revolver, but they don't have any story dialogue. Because his voice is insanely deep for someone that I think is maybe 20 years old. Dude, this is going to be rough. He has a very good deck. I don't think he brings out Borolo Dragon in this duel, though. I think just the Topologic... not Gumblar. I think Bomber Dragon. Hell is Balancer Lord. Ooh, that's pretty good. It gives you a second normal summon. What's my extra deck looking like? Ooh, we got Firewall Dragon. What is this thing's other effect? If this card is banished, you can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. I see. I keep forgetting that you have to go into Link Spider before you can go into Decode Talk. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have a revelation. Or no, I can't. I put it... If I put it here, I could have summoned this. I'm so stupid. I am so fucking stupid. Okay, this animation is starting to get old. As tempted as I am to use this, if he just destroys it, this goes bye-bye. Apparently he has Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon. Yes, that is a real card name. Then he has the Rockets, which in Japan I believe were called Bullets. But yeah, like, all of them have an effect where if they, like, die during the end phase, you get to float. Uh-oh. Tribute summoning? Cracking Dragon, that's right, he has that. That is a problem. What's its effect? When I get burned every time I summon something? Yeah, if I summon exactly one thing. I think I'm actually gonna lose. Because, I didn't... This shit is in my hand, that's why. Yeah, no, I'm fucked because for some reason they insist on having Signet Universe, like, in multiple copies in your deck. Okay. Second try. Yeah, that is a sick... Look at his design. It's simultaneously sick and goofy. We'll go second. I could never escape from this card. It's the new Hitatsumi Giant. If only I had copies of it to rip. Meanwhile, he gets Boot Sector Launch, which is like a really good field spell. Un-fucking believable. No. No. That was a garbage hand. Okay, this I can... Stop drawing this card! In fact, I hope he removes it from his deck after this duel. I'm so sick of it. No, I'm playing on the Switch. I have the vanilla game on PC, Legacy of the Duelist. The one that would crash whenever you summon the Red Eyes Black Flare Metal Dragon. At least they're consistent. This game is poorly optimized both on PC and Steam. Both on Switch and Steam. You know, the other thing about Signet Universe that sucks is he has, I'm pretty sure he has some rocket monsters that blow up your spell cards. At least I have Reborn, though. Reborn and Cyber's Wizard could, you know, make some magic happen later. Supplies. That's actually a pretty decent card for his deck. Like, nobody in current Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to use Supply Squad, but in the scope of this, like, a story-based deck, Supply Squad is very good for his deck. Wait, does it work when it's... Oh, only when it's normal summoned. Damn. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, it only works if you change your position. It just doesn't do piercing flat out. That's kind of crappy. You know what? Let's activate this. Okay. And he's gonna generate so much advantage between Supply Squad and this thing's floating effect. That's an interesting card to include. It fits very well, but it's still an interesting card to include. Well, I'm gonna... Wait. Is there even a point to negate it? No. It's gonna die either way. It would just be an act of defiance. Oh, he wants to float, huh? And draw from Supply Squad. Smart. Oh, and get that thing out. Purple, interplanetary purple thorny dragon. I wonder what its Japanese name is, if it's like anything as crazy as that. We just drew him again. Oh, right, I could use this effect. Completely forgot. Careless of me. I could shuffle his monsters too. But what I'm going to do is set that back. I'm going to hold on to Reborn for now. I'm going to keep drawing cards. Generating so much advantage, it's insane. What the hell is that? A card I've never seen before. Basically just like Call the Haunted. Or it's more like Silent Doom and Call the Haunted had a baby. I don't play Duel Links, but I did play Master Duel for a while, but I took a break. I was playing the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate deck. Because I could like finish my turns in 2 or 3 minutes. Whereas people who were playing like Fiendsmith, Azamina, these nuts and all that shit would take like, they would do like 10-minute turns. Feels like it didn't even matter if you had like disruption like Ash Blossom or something. Which is why I liked Exodia, because I could just use Lava Golems. He has 5 monsters. He's going to get out of Link 4. Or I guess a Link 3. Triple Burst Dragon. I don't remember what the hell that does. I think he only used it once or twice in the anime. Oh, it does piercing damage, but what else? Striker Dragon? No, Twin Triangle Dragon. I think he's only used that once or twice in the anime. Thank God he doesn't have the Borals yet. Two of them. Oh. Well, he doesn't have a Link 6, so... There it is, the Topologic Bomber Dragon. Isn't this the card that got, Phoenixian Cluster Amaryllis banned? Because, like, you could just loop it and, like, burn someone to 0 life points in 1 turn? Oh, that's a problem. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, you know he was about to win, but still! God, this game is so shit optimized. And again, it's not just on the Switch. I would have crashing problems even when I was playing it on Steam. Shame this is probably like the best single player like Yu-Gi-Oh experience, but it's so poorly optimized. I would have been more mad if I was losing, I guess, so whatever. I mean, if I was winning. Wait. Did it crash because of Topologic Bomber Dragon? If so, this is going to be a rough campaign, because he uses that a few times. Hey, at least we have a freaking good card, Cynet Mining. It's basically the reinforcements of the army for, Cybers. Surprised it's not limited yet. The TCG. Get rid of this. How do I want to go about this? Stack Reviver. Gonna keep asking me if I want to use that card. You motherfucker. Also protect from effects? Of course not. Why would it? And of course these cards are gonna float, right? It absolutely. So that's a great start. I mean, I was gonna say at least it's down to 3 cards, but it's gonna float into 4 and then draw a 5th. Part of me is thinking that, like, I might just rather want to, like, build a Playmaker deck and go through the campaign with that, instead of dealing with garbage cards like Security Block. You know, I'm just gonna set this card so it stops fucking asking me if I want to play it. What's this thing's effect? You can destroy this card, then destroy monster in column this card is in. So obviously I want to summon there then. Even though, like, the Code Talker gets stronger by having monsters in it that it's pointing to. What's this one's effect? You can destroy this card, then send 1 monster on the... Okay, I want to get rid of this. You asshole. I think it missed the timing though, right? Yeah. Because they are... Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of this because it doesn't freaking float. And... there. They keep asking me. Patient. I'm gonna hold B. Get out Topologic Bomber Dragon again. Let's see if it'll crash the game if he does. Are you fucking kidding? He doesn't have Borreload Dragon yet? Wait, unless this is the second duel between Playmaker and Revolver. Well, that's That is going to be a big problem for me. Well, I was not expecting to fight Borlo Dragon just yet. That is rough. I think I'm kind of fucked. Shit. I can't even really use Firewall Dragon. Fuck! Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a Playmaker deck and just go through this story. He has way too much. They filled his deck up with so much garbage. And it would be fine if it was like one-off garbage, but there's like, what, 3 copies of him? Orchist. I think this is the first time we're actually opening packs in this game. On this character. Look at how much money I have. Oh, Xcode Soccer. Yeah, I mean, they cheated for freaking Revolver. They gave him freaking... No, hold on. Yeah, you're not... He's not supposed... Or no, he does have... Okay, yeah, they skipped the first of 2 duels against him. I see. That's why I also have Firewall Dragon. That makes sense. Ghost Girl, who has Altergeist. This guy with Tindangles. Spectre. Oh, we get to play as Spectre. He has a really cool deck. Freaking Blood Shepherd. I seriously wonder what the hell deck they gave him. Soul Burner and... I guess that's Blue Girl? That Revolver versus Wind. We get to play as Blood Shepherd? Again, what the hell deck did they give him? And then we get to play as Bowman, which we have no idea what deck they gave him. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I don't like that deck. I know it's functional, but I don't like it. And we have to face Ghost Girl. Wait a second. They don't have Go using Dino Wrestlers in this, I think. Or no, yeah, they don't. I guess screw Dino Wrestlers. I do wonder if access code is in this, though. Got Bomber Dragon. I wonder if Gumblar Dragon is banned in this game. Okay, we got Firewall. Getting there. Oh, right. He uses the Ritual Cyber's Magician. Well, as good as Nightmare Phoenix is, we're not going to be using it because Playmaker doesn't use it. Again, we're just gonna make a copy-paste of Playmaker's deck, just without the bullshit. I actually don't have Nightmare Cerberus in real life. I'm too cheap to spend $1 on it, when Nightmare Phoenix and Unicorn are a quarter each. We'll give the other character decks a chance, like, before we build their decks as well, but I'll probably build their decks, like, as backups before, like, the next stream, because I don't think this is going to end in this stream. It goes through the whole series. I thought it was just going to go until, like, the end of Season 1. But you know what? I'm all for it. I like VRAINS. I thought it was... I think the original and 5Ds are better animes. I would rank GX above VRAINS as well, if only because it had, like, more time to, like, actually do something. Like, it had a lot more episodes. VRAINS needed another, like, 15 to 30 episodes. But then, like, VRAINS is better than ZL by a country mile, and, Arc 5 really threw away its potential, so... like, halfway into the show. VRAINS was kind of did too, but not as badly. The only problem with VRAINS is, like, the side characters don't get a lot of time to shine, besides Soulburner. Even Revolver doesn't get time to shine after Season 1, like, just barely. I think if Revolver, Aoi, aka Blue whatever, Go and Ghost Girl, and even Spectre all got like 1 or 2 more wins, VRAINS would have been an incredible anime. Or, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. It would have been easily 3rd place ahead of GX. But because of how, like, shafted side characters besides Soulburner were, I would have to put GX in the lead. 5Ds is still the best one, though. The original has the nostalgia factor, and it's the easiest one to digest. And it's, like, the least ridiculous as a concept, but, like, somehow 5Ds works. Despite being card games on motorcycles. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream. And then I'll prepare... Fuck, I'm not gonna have the other packs unlocked, though. It's fine. Playmaker's, like, the main one that I'm worried about, because, like... You know what? No. We're gonna unlock one more pack. Then I'll end the stream. Because I do want to make, like, as many characters decks as possible. Yeah, I'm still going to be opening packs for a bit. I have to at least get one Decode Talker and, what's the other one? Encode Talker. Once I get those, I can make the deck. Well, there's Encode. I guess I just wasn't paying attention because it wasn't a rare. I wonder if I could see the ban list on this. I don't think it matters anyway when you're playing through the story, but I'm curious what it is. I'll check in a moment. As soon as we pull a Decode Talker. Yeah, like, I'm wondering if Topologic Gumblar Dragon is banned, because that card... How do they think that card was okay? And it's even stronger in the anime. I mean, they usually are, but holy shit, what a card. shame it's so overpowered that it can't be, like, unbanned as it is. Because it had one of... In my opinion, the best duel in VRAINS was the duel with Playmaker and Revolver, where Revolver used Gumblar Dragon to do an extra link. That was insane. Definitely one of the best duels in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise as a whole. Any day now. Imagine we don't get it by the time we're at 0 points. Why Salaman grades are in this pack? We got Borreload. So I guess that's nice if we want to make a Revolver deck as well. Boral Guard. And we also got that, like, Vorticular thing. Any day now. You know, it'd be funny is if we did get Decode Talker in, like, the early packs and I just wasn't paying attention. Knowing me, that's totally plausible. In other news, I actually do want to make a real-life Exodia Incarnate deck, but, like, I'm a bit too cheap to buy 3 Millennium Onks and 3 Heart of Blue Eyes and 3 Sangajins, or however you spell or pronounce it. Because, like, those alone is, like, $90. And then I also need, like, 3 Mulch Army Fualos, and that's, like, another $60 to $70. So to make the optimal deck, it would cost me nearly $200, and I have every other piece of the deck, so... Yeah. I ain't buying that deck until it gets reprinted, or, like, until it's irrelevant enough to get, like, drop in price. Even if it's not, like... It's not even, like, Rogue tier. We got 2 Gumblar Dragons, but no Decode. I'd actually just be faster to keep dueling, and surrendering against, Playmaker. Actually, we may have gotten it from doing the tutorial duel, in which case I'm an idiot. But it is good that we're doing this, because we do need some dupes to make a consistent deck. Oh my god, 3 of them? And the eventual, like, final Playmaker deck I'm gonna make will be, like, one-ofs. It's not gonna have, like, a ton of dupes. But it's still gonna be more consistent than having dupes of bad cards. Like Security Block. Unbelievable, we still haven't pulled it. At this point, it's a matter of pride. Even if we already have one, I want to see one pulled. Come on! Oh my god. Good thing we're not spending real money on these. We've almost gotten every possible card from this pack. There's only 14 we haven't gotten. Spec Border is such a interesting card. I know that Runic uses it. Runic being like kind of a pacifist deck, if you will. Which was very toxic when Mystic Mine was allowed. Luckily, I wasn't playing during that time. There it is. Fucking starter deck. How do we empty this? How do I... Okay, there we go. Well, seeing as how... This is going to be kind of easy, seeing as how every single card in Playmaker's deck is a Cyberse. Is this seriously limited? Not even that good. I guess back then it might have been. Target 1 level 2 or lower monster. Red special effects negated. Okay. So semi-limited? Card from your hand. Think about it. Not easy to summon. He does use this a lot, so I will, even though he starts using this in season 2, I will include it if he has the actual spell for it. Okay, let's include the normal monsters for the fighter. Oh, it is banned. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. This is also banned, right? It doesn't have the errata yet. The errata makes it so that you can only special summon a cyber monster from your hand, and the second effect is a hard once per turn. But it hasn't been errata in this game. Oh, he didn't draw the honey thing. Yeah, it makes sense. This is like a few years behind. Like, I'm kind of up to date with like the Master Duel and current TCG ban list. Like how what's it called? Dimension Shifter just got limited in the TCG, and it's been limited in Master Duel. Level 4. Tribute 1 card. I don't want to include dupes in this deck. So I don't want it to be too overpowered. Unless he uses the dupes, of course. Right, because, yeah, this game was, like, back when, everyone didn't use Shifter yet. And I'm guessing, like, Abyss Dweller isn't banned since it just got banned. That's interesting. Ash Blossom was never a broken card. Like, it's... Everyone runs it at 3, but it's, like... It's kind of a necessity. Actually don't know if he used Trigate Wizard. He used it in that one puzzle. Called by the Grave is such a good card. I mean, obviously, everyone that plays the current game knows that, but, like, I really like how, like, versatile it is. Like, the most obvious use is to stop something like Ash Blossom, but you could also use... I used it to make a Yubel, like, basically lose its effects on the field by banishing one in the graveyard. So it's really cool that it has, like, different types of uses. Or hold on a second. Get rid of, since we don't know if he actually used that ever. I'll check it out in a second. I'm just gonna finish up this deck. Okay, you know what? Until we unlock the next pack, I will include some dupes. Yeah, like, Dotscaper is super banned right now. Oh, right, spells and traps. I'm an idiot. Is there a way I could sort by... Oh, there's the Forbidden Limited list. But I don't have everything that's on it. Yeah, Gold Sarcophagus being limited is kind of weird. But I guess back then maybe it made sense. Because I wasn't playing when this game... I wasn't playing the game when this game was out. I quit right after Master Duel 4 happened, or Master Rule 4 happened, where, like, they screwed over everything except for Link monsters. And I just got back into the game a few months ago. So I haven't been playing for almost 10 years. Oh, Altergeist were... threat, huh? Kind of. There no sort by when I got them? I guess not. That's gonna suck. Well, I guess a lot of them have Sign It in a name. Master Duel's okay. The only issue I had with it was, again, it's a symptom of the current era of the game, is like most meta decks have like 10-minute turns. And like they kind of like could just like still go through like after like an Ash Blossom or something. But that's less an issue with Master Duel and more just the current state of the game. I mean, I was pressing the sort by button. Oh yeah, Blue Eyes is super good right now. And super affordable. I mean, even I bought the structure deck. Mostly because I wanted infinite impermanence. I still only have one copy in real life. It's still like, what, like a $3.50 card for the common one? But it's such a good card. I'm surprised it never got limited. Like, it's not game-breaking, but it's like... It's such an obvious staple. I guess Ash Blossom is kind of the same. I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, but the other deck I was considering trying out was Dinomorphia. Seems fun. You reduce your life points below 100, potentially. Is that one rank 4 Mech Knight in it, the Avria thing that, like, you bring out with Masquerena to make it really hard to get rid of? That's the only Mech Knight that I know about. Mostly because it's, like, splashable. Okay, we'll include some more monsters again, actually. Okay, we'll sit with this for now. The ban list is here. Oh, it's just like going by what I have, though. I do have a lot of the runic cards. It just seems super one-dimensional. And I imagine it was more fun to be evil with it back when before Mystic Mind got banned. Is this the right deck? I think let's hope it's the right deck. Yeah, I feel like those are a little past this, because what, Link Evolution came out like around 10 years ago? I am surprised they had enough, like, they cared enough about this game to update it to Master Rule revisions. I remember when this game started off with Master Rule 4 and like the GX 5D's ZL and Arc 5 campaigns were fucked because you could only summon monsters to the extra zones. Well, you get out like Naturia Beast or like Naturia Bamboo Shoot or something. Right. Has it been that little? Right, it's been like about 7 years. I could get out the fusion, I think, right the hell now. Or no, I have to get out a Link monster. But I can, because I could bring out... Wait. Yes, I can. But I think I'm gonna hold off. Let's set this. I imagine I'll unlock a pack after this for Revolver. Okay. Time to make some big plays. Oh wow, if it's just sent to the graveyard, so it's literally like Dandelion. No wonder it got banned. I'm gonna keep the other. Okay, it's a good thing we got rid of that. This actually feels like we're playing as Playmaker now with these massive plays. I guess that's why it's called Playmaker. And of course I fucked it up. I blocked the one zone that Link Spider could have summoned to. I need to start paying attention to zones more. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Sure. Okay, I actually don't want to Link Summon yet then. This thing's other effect? Actually stupidly good. Watch me lose with a custom Playmaker deck. Granted, I wasn't able to like have all of his cards because I only had access to the first pack. But it is what it is. I was also kind of rushing to like not like bore everyone while I was making the deck. can't use this yet. Could have used backup secretary, but I'm fine. So many suboptimal plays. He has a lot of defense. Now he's gonna float into two things. Good. This thing's other effect? Right, it does let me get something if it goes away. Motherfucker, and he's gonna float right back into those. You know what, though? That's on brand for a revolver. This guy actually uses, like, old-school staple cards like Mirror Force, Magic Cylinders, and Imperial Order. You know what? He might be better than Reiji. For those of you who've only watched the dub, that's Declan. Or Declan. That's a pretty bulky token. How do I want to go about this? Back Reviver would have been wasted if I used it there. Can't revive a token. I like that I vaguely sound like I know what I'm talking about. Where is... Hold on. Back monsters on this card's called Blah. I just have to get out a link too. Also, when are we getting a Pendulum Link monster? Surprised we don't have one yet. Next turn, he's probably going to get out Borreload and just kill me. Almost for sure he is. He just has to normal summon once. The key to beating Borreload is Firewall Dragon, but it's kind of hard to set up. Didn't you, like, go, like, plus 20 off Grinder Golem and Firewall Dragon? That was, like, when links were first introduced. There was so many unintended interactions. Uh-oh. Destroy all cards in this card's column. Oh, no, he's just going into the... That's an interesting choice. I mean, it's still going to give me a lot of trouble. Oh, and it does massive burn damage, too. Why didn't he summon it to one of these 3 spots? He could have nuked the field. Hell is this thing's ability? I don't think it's actually... You know what, why not? Hold on, what the hell's... Oh, I have to get out of Link too. Hey, what do you know? Yu-Gi-Oh player can't read. I thought it only nuked stuff when monster was summoned to somewhere it pointed to. To any Link monster. Okay, that's actually pretty good then. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh players and reading couldn't be me. I need a level 4, but I can't get one because I don't have one. That's not good. That is very not good. We're actually about to lose to Revolver again. Though that was more for me having a lack of reading comprehension like the average Yu-Gi-Oh player. That and he just has a really good deck. Yeah, I think that's it. Ouch. Happy music when you lose. Okay, one more try. The hell's my Link 1? Yeah, there's quite a few monsters in the extra deck I could replace, but I just need more packs. I need, like, the Cyber Synchron and stuff. Quick Launch is such a good card. I mean, it's basically emergency teleport for rockets. A bit worse, but it's still really good. Another one? I could make something happen. I don't have a spell. Idiot. Misplay after misplay. This is a very good card, though. Recoded Alive. One of his, like, ace cards. I mean, it's very good in the scope of, like, a protagonist card. Again, trap cards are mostly useless in the actual TCG now, unless, like, you're using, like, a stall deck, in which case, like, use stuff like Solemn Judgment. You're using, like, Runic or something, or not Runic, but Eldritch, I guess. Then there's, I guess, Labyrinth, which uses, like, a bunch of traps. Trap tricks. But, like, outside of those, it's just, like, basically infinite impermanence and evenly matched. Why am I explaining this? People who are watching this probably know more than I do about the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh! That is way too good. That is way too good of an effect. Well, this is not good. Why is he even doing this? Is it just because he can? Yeah, he's just showing off. Unfortunately, this can't point to my other stuff. Well, that's not helpful. I have a plan. Why did it not happen? Oh, it has to be special summon. Again, can't read because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Let's do it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Should have summoned it here, actually. Wouldn't have mattered. Fuck. This isn't gonna do anything. Well, if I summon this, it's just gonna get destroyed. Yeah. Fuck, this thing is really problematic right now. Fuck! I want to unlock the next pack. Let's try one more time with the story deck. Win or lose, this is going to be the last duel of this stream. Right, this would have been nice to have. Of course, I have terraforming for the garbage-ass field spell. how do I want to go? I like that my field spell also helps him because, you know, he's a Link spammer as well. Right, I'm using the character deck. Forgot about that for a second. Might be better to let him keep the Mass Dragon, because he doesn't immediately go into a rocket. But then he's going to destroy Stack Reviver. Hold on, actually. How do I check the effect? X. In defense position. So let's go with Dotscaper then. Might as well get damage in, right? There it is. That's a very good effect that thing has. Two of it. Imagine I went through all this effort and he just freaking does the character deck. I win with the character deck. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. That is exactly what's going to happen. I can't believe it. You have some good stuff right now. Such a good effect. Fortunately, he only had one. That's annoying, but I think we win. Stop using that fucking shit, man! Seriously. Yeah, we actually won with the character deck. Helps we didn't get dicked over by bad luck. And that he invested into cracking Dragon of all things. Got Borreload. We get a new pack? I wasn't paying attention. Nope. Okay, one more. Ghost Girl. Let's get freaking gagged and railed by Ghost Girl. Most people would love that. I'm sorry. The dub just changed it to Ghost Gal for whatever reason. And she actually has a meta deck, so this might be rough. Well, not meta, but like a competent deck. Well, I guess all the freaking VRAINS characters have a competent deck. Fun. But you know what? We're fine. That's right, she actually has infinite impermanence as well, like, in the anime. And she uses it incorrectly. What a meme. Are you serious? Asshole. You can't be fucking serious. Her whole deck is just denial. Cock block the deck. I mean, that's kind of what Ultra Geist are, right? So it checks out. It's fine. We'll do good next turn. I think. She really is playing Secret Village of Spellcasters? God damn! Luckily, I'm not, like, scared of it right now. Kind of a dick move, though. Says the guy that uses it in Exodia. Basically, it's if you control a spellcaster and your opponent doesn't, they can't play spells. Luckily, I don't have any spells. She has another effect veiler, doesn't she? Oh, this is not a hard once per turn. Huh. Probably should have summoned that. It's fine. Or no, hold on. Let's summon this just so we don't have to use Balancer, dude. Also, our placement of the monsters is wrong. Code Talker won't get a buff. Also, I have a bit of a revelation that I have to share. As soon as this animation ends. Right, I also had that. Totally forgot. But this fella here was so much better in the anime because it was a speed duel where you only had 3 monster zones. So you could lock down 2 of your opponent's monster zones. That effect is effectively useless in the regular game. This ain't no Kashtira or Ojama where it fills up your whole opponent's zone. At least it has the other effects, but still. Have a floating effect? It sure does. Or only if they have something in the green. They don't. Also, now they can't play spells either because they don't have a spellcaster on the field. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in that regard, but like usually it's not because your deck is built around it. So if she has spells in her hand, she can't use them until she summons a spellcaster. Also, you would think Altergeist would be freaking zombies, but I guess they're not. They're ghosts. Geist. Attack me directly. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna let that happen. Well, kind of already won, but thing is, I'm scared to flex as well because with this game, it may crash if I flex. So let's just go for the win. Still no new pack. Fuck, whatever, let's duel again. I guess I lied. Guy uses tin dangles. Which are, I think, flip effect monsters? How do I want to go about this? I know nothing about the Tin Dangle archetype. That's a little concerning, obviously. Hey, look, I'm actually using freaking Link Spider correctly for once. We get out another one just so I don't have to use this guy as a material for Decode. Yeah, I never really disliked Link monsters, even though I quit for Master Rule 4. It was just because Master Rule 4, like, killed every other freaking thing. I'm still a little bitter that, like, pendulums don't have their own zones anymore. I find it an issue for some decks now. And, like, I'm still a little bitter that they could only, like, pendulum summon one monster from the extra deck at a time, unless they have zone things they're pointing to. Like, more decks need, you know, pendulum support. Or pendulum decks need Link support. Even though they've done a pretty decent job at, like, giving a lot of them support. It's not enough. I think freaking Prediction Princesses? Oh, and Tindangles. And I can't kill that. So there is no point in attacking. Oh, it has the ability to just end the battle phase, huh? Okay. Ooh. You'd make some magic happen. Oh, it has to be attacking only. Already read. This isn't gonna point to it. So awkward. Huh. What's this thing's defense? Oh, I don't see it anymore. Okay. We'll just go like this. A fucking stalemate. Probably should have read what Hound did. Oh. Not good. But But apparently he's a massive idiot, so we're fine. Nowhere near as smart as the AI in the VRAINS anime. Actually did a good job at making you feel bad for some of the AI. VRAINS. Oh, yes, Slate Warrior 2, huh? That's a classic. I think that was the strongest monster in Eternal Duelist Soul. We were playing the other day. Well, a bit ago, actually. How do we want to go about this? Does it have to be face up? No. Okay, then we... Oh! Remember when I said Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can't read, including myself? Yup. That's gonna be hard to get rid of. Shoot. It's okay, Playmaker made the same mistake in the anime, I think. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, it's kind of cool that they like have another flip effect archetype. It's been like a long time. But then I remembered, thing existed, Shadal. Granted, Shadal barely gave a shit about the flip side of its archetype. It was more about the way it worked with being sent to the grave. I think we could do this. The field spell's actually coming in handy for once. I probably should have used Stack Reviver's effect. Fuck. Because then I could have used Dot Scaper's effect as well. Whatever. So I don't want Decode to point to his monster then. This animation should really be once per duel. Oh, thank goodness. Using this on that monster would have probably been a good idea. For exactly that. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Freaking W Nebulite Meteor with the advantage it's generating? Jesus Christ! What the fuck is that? He just went +4. How do you even deal with that? Ain't no way. Hell no. Oh, hell no. What the fuck is this do? Jesus Christ. Well then. Hold on a second. I'm curious. He's the only one we've got unlocked? Really? Oh, I'm gonna try something really quick. I'd have to... I'm gonna do a reverse duel. I'm gonna surrender and see what I get out of it. Just out of curiosity. What do I get out of this? Drowning Mirror Force. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'm not sure when I'll stream again. Hopefully before May. And I do want to finish this campaign before we move on to another game. It may be 2 whole streams, because that's a lot of duels. That's like, what, 20 duels? And we could get a lot of shit luck, as we've seen. But honestly, I had a bit of fun outside of the one crash the game had. And Aoi taking 1 minute to freaking normal or flip summon Shining Angel. It was pretty fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace!